Everybody help me welcome to the stage, Brian Knab.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for coming out tonight. My name is Brian. I found out recently that a lot of people think I'm gay, and it's because I spend a lot of time hanging around with gay people, gay guys, because they never talk about sports. I think that's great, because I don't talk about sports, because I hate sports, and that's another reason people think I'm gay. It's really hard when you're a guy and you're not into sports. Ladies, if you want to see what it feels like, next time you're out with your friends, tell them you don't like Reese Witherspoon movies. And they'll be nice to you, to your face, and as soon as you'll leave, they'll be like, oh my God, she's a freaking homo. I think the reason I'm not into sports, I don't know if you can see this where you're sitting, I'm fat and short. When you're fat and short, your options are limited. And my high school didn't have a bowling team. So it just makes life really awkward. When you're a guy, you're just supposed to know stuff. I got invited to go to a Bengals game a couple years ago, and I was having anxiety attacks the whole week leading up to it, because when I go to any sporting event, I have no idea how to act. I don't know if I'm supposed to sit or stand or yell something, and it feels like when I go to church. Like when I'm at, the only thing I know about sports in church is at the beginning we're all going to stand up and sing a song together, and then after that I'm lost, you know. And it's weird, when I got to the game, I had seen football on TV, and it's very loud, and I thought they were cheering, but it turns out they're actually yelling things to the players. There's like 50,000 people offering their suggestions as to what could be done to improve the current situation. And normally I wouldn't get involved in this, but we were tailgating before the show, the game, whatever they call it, and I drank a whole 4-pack of Zima by myself. And so I start yelling, you know, and I'm getting into it, and I'm yelling things, and I'm pretty sure these are football words. But as they're coming out of me, I realize I don't even know what these mean. So I'm up in the stands going, pass the blitz to the score zone! Let's see some scrimmage! Am I right? I had a great time, though. We were walking back to the car after the game, and I was like, man, that was so much fun. If you ever have another ticket, let me know. He was like, you jackass. I hate you. You just embarrassed me in front of all these people. I don't even want to be seen with you in public. I thought that was a horrible thing for a father to say to his son. Like, I wish I could avoid sports conversations by not going to games or sports bars, but you can't, because that's all anybody talks about. We get invited to parties all the time because my wife has friends, and we were at one back in the wintertime, and this guy, I don't know this guy, right in front of all these people goes, hey man, who do you think's going to win the Heisman? I know what the Heisman is, actually, because when I was a kid, a guy named Doug Flutie won. Do you guys remember Doug Flutie? He was short, and my mom made a big deal out of this because she was always trying to find short, positive role models to help me with my self-esteem issues. I found out that guy's 5'10". That's 2 inches taller than my tallest relative. So I'm at this party, and I got to fake my way through this conversation because he asked it right when the music stopped. Everyone's looking at me for my expert analysis. And I was like, well, I like that kid who plays for... And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, think of a school, any school, spit it out. Xavier. Not that one! Somebody yelled, oh my God, he's a freaking homo. And I thought that was a horrible thing for a woman to say about her husband. Hey, I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. I'm Brian Knab. Thank you very much.
Brian Knab, everybody, one more time for Brian.